your host, Chatting Films, and welcome to the newest season. Today we have Bad Chad right here. Wave at the camera, Bad Chad. Yay. In the middle, we have Brian Kaiser, best friend, and special guest star here today, professional disc golfer Kyle Webster.
Hey, everybody.
All right, let's cut to local news with Brian Kaiser.
All right, guys. So coming up, we do have a couple charity tournaments. October 22nd, we have the Hope Outreach Doubles Tournament at Meadowlake Park, followed by the Youth Bridge Disc Golf Fundraiser, also at Meadowlake Park. That's going to be held on November 5th. So come play these tournaments, get a partner for the doubles tournament. Let's try to raise some money for some good causes. To go with our regularly scheduled Sunday leagues, at the end of this year, December 29th, we will have the Enid Disc Golf Club Awards Banquet at Settlers Brewing Company. We have the private room upstairs reserved. We'll have a dinner. We'll do some awards, some fellowship. I think it'll be a good time.
Presbyterian fellowship.
I dig it.
That's fun.
Last thing on local news that I have right now, and I'm going to let Chad talk about this a little bit, but we do have a collaboration with Eric McCabe.
Yeah, that's pretty exciting. Northern
The
Oklahoma
Eric
College.
McCabe?
The Eric McCabe.
Wow.
And I gotta be honest, guys, like he's pretty cool.
Yeah?
Like
Tell us more.
I could see myself being his Dubs partner.
No,
That's how cool. Dubs, yeah, no, he's really cool.
Yeah.
Just a guy you just really chill, you want to be around. Good vibes all around from him that day. He came to Enid to check out the Northern Oklahoma College ball golf course, which we kept quiet for a little while since last November, but now we can kind of talk about that a little more. Turning that into a champ gold 18-hole disc golf course to sort of run some bigger events here. The future of disc golf looks good here.
Well, that's huge for the community, big time.
Yeah, he thinks we could be Silver Series as early as 5 years. Of course, it's a lot that's entailed to get to that point.
Wow.
Real quick, that proposal that he checked off on, that design, has to now go to the Board of Regents, the NOC Board of Regents. They will vote on that. If it gets past the Board of Regents, then we're back to square one trying to figure out who's paying for this, Brian. Is it me? Is it you? Is it these two? Just trying to get some of the sponsorship dollars flowing, get some outside money and some outside interest invested in that property and make it a really good one. But yeah, I'm excited about that. In fact, should we go there Saturday or Sunday for league and just throw the... I still have paint flags out there. It's a really long, hard one.
Oh yeah, I'd love it. I'd love an opportunity to see it.
That'd be fun.
Oh yeah.
Tough. Yeah. Okay.
Throw far?
Well, we'll just show the viewers a quick look right now.
Okay.
Well, look at that hole. It goes...
It's
like
really
that.
long. In fact, let me just...
There's a hole that does it.
Yeah, let me kind of get into this layout just a little bit. Honestly, Eric didn't make any changes. He made one suggestion, which is sort of add something that's very prototypical signature kind of EMAC, where it's like build some limestone raised pin.
Oh yeah.
Kind of pyramid
Little pedestal.
basket. Yeah, and so that's such a great idea. Anyways, like to add. But so we're basically looking at the front 9, 3,863 feet, back 9, 4,205 feet. This is a total of 8,068 feet. But we're looking at hole 13, 736 feet.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
That's a big one. There's only 2 mandatories.
Cat can get that 700.
There's quite a bit of out of bounds if you guys at home see all that red that we're looking at. And then we worked to change this quite a bit, but that hole 18 is going to be a signature hole. There's a grouping of trees up on a hill. We're going to carve out a teeing surface inside that little grove of trees, and you're throwing down elevation across the water. We'll have an FPO pad at the front of the pond there. But that's really going to be an exciting course.
Is that going to be thrown into the columns?
Yes, so the
Ooh,
columns,
fancy.
the signature hole is going to have those 4 columns, which
Nice.
represent the, I can't remember what it is, wisdom, virtue, the 4 pillars of the college. Or is it from the old Phillips University? Actually,
Yeah.
I think it's from
Yeah.
the old Phillips Trust. But yeah, so that's just a quick recap on the local news.
Sweet.
Yep. Regional news. I think Kyle, you've got some
Yeah.
pretty sweet regional news.
Yeah, I could touch base. So if we want to just go into upcoming events for the region, yeah, just touch base. I always love to get the word out for the local big ones, people that are like just trying to get that regional action in. Not all of us can go on the road and hit the big ones, but there are big enough tournaments where you can still get out and get a good payday, get out and get a great experience, good players pack if you're in
You're
Ann.
kind of a regional road warrior, aren't you?
I've been doing that for a while.
You kind of
Yeah.
get the 4 states area.
Yeah, pretty much the 4 states area. I definitely have been a touring guy. I've hit the road like full time, coast to coast. But my main gig, you can say, has definitely been the regional scene: Oklahoma,
So you
Missouri,
know it
Texas.
really well.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And honestly, I credit like that kind of mindset, that where you can make money doing that, to Ron Converse. You guys probably know that guy.
We know Ron.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that he's made a living on touring the 4 states, just the regional area,
Yep.
and playing the bigger ones, and just he's made a name for himself. Obviously, you guys know him, and I'm sure you guys know him as well. But so, anyways, yeah, I did play the 4 states open recently. That was in Joplin, Missouri. That was a big A tier. There was a big turnout there. I think we ended up having over 50 pros, which was, I believe, a record turnout for that event. I took fourth place there myself, with great competition. A new face won the tournament. I wish I would have wrote down his name. Honestly, he was so new to me that I don't remember who he was, to
So
be
he's
honest.
really
Like, he's an
up-and-comer.
up and comer. So I wish I could pull up those results. Actually, I will pull up those results because I want to give that guy the credit that's due for winning that
How many
A tier.
rounds is the 4S?
So the 4 States Open is a 3-round event on a course. So it's using multiple courses because it has multiple tiers. It's an A tier on one side, and I believe it's a B tier on the other side. So pros have the A tier. But anyways, in the pros are using 3 courses, so it's 3 rounds. Par 64, par 65 course, and it's a lot of golf. And it's a lot of opportunity to climb up the ranks with it being such a high par course, par 64, par 65. I didn't have a very good round my first round where other people were shooting double digits, but I managed to chip away at their lead, and I went from almost bottom card to chase card to finishing in 4th place, and just chipping away at some golf there. So it's really cool, and I'm just like, while you're talking about the NOC course, the new EMAC course that you've been working on, I'm thinking about like Joplin transitioned into that higher level tier golf.
You got to
like
watch
super
that
recently.
happen. You were there
I was
for it all.
I was a part of it, man.
Yeah.
I helped, like, we pulled the basket. I remember pulling the baskets out of the 27-hole course whenever it was going to be no more anymore, and so it's a big deal to hear about like the progression of a community like yourself. I know it's like a younger community here in Enid.
Really,
I'm
really young.
I'm new to the scene, but it's pretty clear you guys are a younger scene, but you guys are a very passionate scene. I know I'm kind of going on a tangent here,
No,
but I'm
take
super
us.
excited for this NOC course. I mean, in Oklahoma, you don't get a lot of elevation, and you don't get a lot of water carries, and there's distance all around. So it looks like a lot of long par 3s, some water carries, some elevation in play, and then you're using the natural features that you're given. I'm super excited about that course, and if we get to play it this weekend, I can't wait. So back to the regional news, upcoming events. So this coming weekend, the 10-15 weekend, up in Emporia, Kansas, your friend, Crispin Carrasco is hosting the Handeye Classic up in Emporia, Kansas, a big B tier. So I know a lot of people are signed up for that one. There may still be room for that, so check that one out. And then over in Missouri, Rolla, Missouri, the Rolla Disc Golf Course is having their Fall Fest, another big B tier. Rolla's got a great course down there. It's like a wooded, rocky terrain type course. Takes some really good golf to play that, so I'm sure a lot of people are going to be making that one just for that experience alone. And then the following weekend, we have 2 big A tiers to look out for: the Smoking Aces Championship up in the St. Louis area, the Wentzville, Missouri area. Smoking Aces does a lot for that community. They've really like changed that scene. The St. Louis scene has really been revamped because of Smoking Aces. So it's a big A tier, good experience. Go make that one if you're in the area. And then, of course, the Tulsa, Oklahoma Open, a big A tier. It's around Halloween every single year. I haven't been able to make it in the past few years, but this year I'm signed up. There's 75 pros signed up. We get to play Blackhawk. We get to play Red Hawk.
There are over 300. I think there may be over 350 competitors already signed up for that tournament. So
Wow. That's
it's a big
field.
That's an A tier, folks. An A tier. And so they've got dedicated TDs for each course that they're going to be using. The player experience has been really the main focus. I've been reading all the emails and the updates for that tournament, and they talk about how the main focus is the AM experience. You know, there's a lot of pros signed up. There's 75 pros signed up, but that's not even 1/3 of what is signed up. So it's going to be a true AM experience. So there is still room for that tournament. So get in while you can for that Oklahoma Open A tier. That's in 2 weekends from now. So other than that, the Marshall Open over in Marshall, Missouri, this one deserves a shout out for Disc Golf Monkey, Russell Burns. I cut my teeth playing Disc Golf Monkey tournaments, learning to play disc golf like at his events, learning how to like win and play up through the ranks. And so that's a B tier going on in Marshall. His events fill up quickly. I know he just opened up registration for that one, so get in while you can. So that's it for the local upcoming events, regional news.
That's awesome.
nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to take it to some national news real quick.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh man.
Vinny Vici, Calvin Heimberg, 5-year contract extension with Innova.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
At USDGC, he made a cryptic Instagram post that said he didn't want to deal with any of the drama and he just wanted to play. Then Kelly and I saw him with a DD bag at like the biggest. I think. He
Of
was
course you did.
I think he was.
Of
trolling,
course you
right?
did.
Like he was
Yes.
trying to build some hype.
Vinny.
But congrats, Vinny, on your
Oh.
finish at your 5-year deal and your finish at USDGC, which I'll also get into now. Wow, there was a lot going on. This was my first time to Rock Hill, South Carolina. Excellent spectator course, excellent maintained property. I will say the property, Winthrop's course, is much longer than I had anticipated. There's more walking, there's more elevation. I've been watching it on YouTube for like 5-6 years. There has never been a single moment ever where it truly depicted the elevation of 18's fairway and then putting green. You're going straight up at a slope, kind of our hole 11, 12 at the college, how it's got that side slope.
Right.
You're going straight uphill with that angle. The lake's right here on your left, and then the putting green is down toward the water's edge. Just treacherous way to finish. But so we got to sit there and watch them finish. It was really awesome to see Catrina Allen just barely edge out over Kristen Tatar. We got to see Gannon Buhr do this exact same thing to Nicholas Antala. Wow, there was some great golf all 4 rounds. It was amazing. I will say, in my opinion, the course is kind of gimmicky, right? Like you've got more than one triple Mando. I would never consider, I would never do more than one triple Mando on a course, but like it's just got a few things in some places. Hole, I think, 12, I think there was hardly, we talked about this, kind of joked about it, where there's hardly anything. It was in bounds on the fairway.
Yes,
It was
yes.
just a lot of manufactured out of bounds. I did like how Winthrop used large stones to delineate that out of bound, the hazard areas.
Right.
So I was wondering what you thought about this with using large stones to delineate our island, hole 10 at the college, since big heavy permanent stones. Now I guess they could move them, right? Like we'd have to get permission and make sure they're going to stay put, but I think it would be good. I don't see them doing it just because it means you have to get off and weed eat and do a little bit extra time
Right.
fuel and everything. But man, I really liked it. It actually gave me a lot of good ideas. Like I said, about delineating hazard and everything, and using different cuts of grass. They were also using kind of like a 4-inch cut for your hazard as well, and then the greens and fairways were mowed tighter, just like you'd see kind of on
Like a fescue.
Yeah. It was, and it's South Carolina too, right? It's beautiful grass that they have.
Sure.
We came back and our grass here is just lifeless and dead.
It's a different color altogether, right?
Oh yeah, no,
Grass in the
it's
ground.
already done for the year
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
So, but they have really good turf management, really good property management. I will say that Jason Schwacke, shout out, Oklahoma State coordinator. He ran the vendor village the whole week. This dude was just busy, like running his hide off, like changing trashes, putting out water, shaking babies, kissing hands, just the whole thing. Like, and he was really cool too. He took the time to talk and meet with me and Kelly. He even helped me land Sean Wynn Millennium Disc Golf Discs.
Very nice.
Millennium Golf Discs. Is it Millennium Golf Discs?
Yeah,
Is that
Millennium
it?
Golf Discs.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
And so, really excited about that because, yeah, I'm a Scorp dork. Kelly likes Scorps. Vinny, Calvin Heimberg likes the Draco a lot.
Yeah.
If you don't know about the Draco, it's kind of like Firebird-ish, Splice-ish.
And the ones they had at the USDGC were like unreal. Like they're gonna be collectible. So if you didn't get one, you can't afford one.
So
it's
that
one of
was
those.
an
Like,
interesting thing that happened, right? Because it's limited releases of these super collectible items. There were lines forming for all of it. There was even Discraft was even there. I think they did UV reactive zones one day, and the line was insane.
man,
But
that's how it was at Worlds. At their Fly Mart, Discraft had the longest line by far, and when we showed up, it was out the door, and when we left, it was out the door.
just dropping
Just
special releases
It's
you could
unreal.
only get on site for that event.
Yeah.
I did get a bunch of Innova stuff as well. Halo, USDGC, all kinds of rocks and just really good collectibles. Grab some Millennium. Grab the special release Calvin Heimberg Dracos, the full foil ones that were there that day. We got as
Oh,
many as
yeah.
we could. I think we got 3 or 4 of those. But
that's the one.
that's the one that's
Yeah.
gonna increase better than stock value. So that's pretty much. I'll probably go into additional videos. I'll probably be talking about USDGC for a while, but that's pretty much the recap. The driving there got kind of crazy. People were going 90 and a 60. No turn signals, nothing. White knuckled a little bit going up through the Smokies, through the pass
Oh yeah.
to North Carolina from Tennessee. That's beautiful. The Carolinas were absolutely beautiful. Everyone here should go. It's absolutely great time. USDGC was awesome. And that's national news.
All right, our next segment is how well does Kyle Webster know his fellow competitors? Are you ready for this?
Oh yeah.
So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to read their PGA numbers, and you have to tell me who it is. I bet you'll get 1 or 2. So I bet you can get 1 or 2,
So
and so we'll be happy.
okay.
All
So
right.
these are well-known people, or are they just
Yeah, they're all well known.
okay?
All right, here we go.
Easy.
Here we go. I'm going to read the number first, and you tell me the name. 38008.
This one's easy because we all have his autograph. Ricky Wysocki. This
Ding,
is
ding, ding,
2
ding.
times.
That's right,
Yeah.
Ricky Wysocki, the man.
It's easy.
All right. Okay. Here's a little bit tougher one for you. 0811351.
She's killing it at Disc Golf Pro Tour Championship right now. Haley King.
Ding ding ding.
Yep.
One of my favorites.
Yeah, me too.
King.
Nice.
She's literally so.
All right. Here we go. You'll probably know this one. This is one I thought everyone would get. 45971.
Mr. Innova right now, Calvin Heimberg.
Ding 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 ding. That is amazing. way?
Yeah.
How do you
Nice.
know all these?
Very good. Very
That's
good.
amazing.
We're all fans of disc golf, man.
That is true.
Yeah.
We are all diehards. And the one that I think you might not get is 1, 1, 2, 1, 8, 1.
He's got to be a new local, right?
He is a local.
But he's not. That's Luke McLean.
That's right, from British Columbia.
What?
He's
What are you talking about?
He's
a-
an amateur, but that's right. I don't know who he was.
British Columbia.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Alright.
You are so sweet. You do know your disc
You
golf,
do
sir.
know your disc
Hey,
golf,
just make him
sir.
harder next time, guys.
All right, that's how well does Kyle Webster knows his fellow competitors in disc golf. All right, guys, let's cut to commercial. And today's sponsor is Dr. Andy Mantooth DDS. If you need braces, go to Dr. Andy Mantooth DDS in Slapout, Oklahoma. He's located in the Bigfoot Museum. Hello, my name is Dr. Andy Mantooth, DDS. My staff and I have been taking care of your teeth here in the greater Slapout, Oklahoma area for over 72 years. Due to COVID-19, we all know it can be a scary time to come and see us. Today we would like to announce a way that we can clean your teeth online over the internet. How does that work, you might ask? Well, come on down and see us and we'll tell you all about it. Let me clean your teeth. I'm Dr. Andy Mantooth, DDS. Come and see us at the Bigfoot Museum, serving Slapout, Oklahoma for 72 years. All right, it's time for questions. All right, question is from Richard Screech, and this is for all of us. He said, if you could go back in time and retrieve a lost disc, which disc would you get? I'll start off. I wish I could get mine. It's just recently my Trilogy Challenge Gold Saint back that I dumped in Meadowlake on hole 10. I have an equivalent.
It's a good disc.
Just not the same.
No,
Actually,
that's
I
a
have
good
4
disc.
equivalents, but the one I just recently got off eBay is almost the same, but it's not the same.
Not the same.
It's almost, but not. Did I say it's almost?
It'll
It's
never
almost.
be the same.
It's almost.
So
It can make
close.
hole 16 every time.
So
the one I
close.
lost.
Oh no.
So I should never do that a hole 2.
Yeah.
So, sorry. All right, Kyle, what would you get if McCabe if you could go back?
You know, one time when I was playing for Prodigy, they sent me the H3 when it was brand new. And when I went out to take a video, testing it out, threw it one time on video, and I went to go pick it up, and it was gone.
Wow.
Literally walked around for a long time, watched the video for a long time, and never found that disc again. And so I want that one back just because it still sits in my brain.
Did
Like
you
it's
do it
just it's through it one time
X-Files.
on
Yeah.
video, like doo. Yeah, so I want that H3 back, man. Wherever you went, like.
It might not have been good. He just lost it one time.
So I do bag an H3. I do like it for sidearm, but I don't bag that H3.
No, wow.
No. So.
All right, that's a good one. Kaiser?
So, this question doesn't really seem fair for me. I have not been playing very long, to be perfectly honest. I started throwing at Christmas last year, so I'm like 10 months into this sport.
Wow, you're good though.
And
It's awesome.
I have been willing to jump in lakes to get my stuff back. But I have lost one disc that I can remember, and it was my first DD Captain. And it was also put in the lake at Meadowlake
Yeah.
on number 10.
Eats it up. That
Uh,
one.
I
yeah.
never found that one. I have found a dozen other discs in that same spot, but I never found mine.
Oh,
So my blue Captain, I think, is my one.
you lost soul. Oh. You lost.
I've replaced it, but yeah, that one's gone.
Yeah. And Chad, what about you?
Oh, it was so cold and dark in that lake. And I'll just never see my disc again.
Aw. Dude, that's sad.
We're gonna need a moment.
Okay, we're going to cut to commercial, and today's commercial sponsor is Donald's Tacos, located next to China Palace.
Come to Donald's Tacos. Our tacos are okay. Come to Donald's Tacos. You know you'll make our day. Come to Donald's Tacos. Our food won't make you sick. Well, come to Donald's Tacos. But da 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 da, but da 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 da, but da 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 da. Come visit Donald's Tacos today at 4229 West Main in beautiful Slapout, Oklahoma. Our tacos are okay. Eh.
Donald's Tacos. They're okay.
I avoid that place.
All right, before we close out the show, we are going to talk about our giveaway.
Giveaway!
Bad Chad, you collected yourself, so now tell us about the giveaway. The giveaway! The giveaway!
We've got the
Giveaway.
new limited series custom stamp. We got 100 run, very limited, guys. Legacy Disc Outlaws in the swirliest, hand-picked icon plastic that they could find for us. We've got a Wonder Bread foil. This is the Thor, God of Thunder stamp. We're going to give this away to one lucky person in the comments. How you guys win this disc?
Tell
Go
us
down
how.
in the comments of this video right here. Show them where it's at, guys.
It's just right down there, guys.
The Night Owls. That's all you got to say to enter yourself to win. We're
The
going to
Night
do
Owls.
a random drawing giveaway out of everyone that comments. So
Thenyghtt.
You want this disc.
you want this disc?
Feels
It
good.
is
Looks good.
super beefy.
Wonder Bread.
I've actually been trying to
Bathroom.
like flex it, and it's just like no,
So this is an overstable run
super overstable.
of the Outlaw.
Wow.
This run is super overstable. Absolutely.
Forehander's dream. You want this disc.
Yep.
It is flat, very good for forehand and backhand.
Wow.
So that's a 12, 5, -1, 3. It's not a -1, guys. You need this disc. This is a meat hook.
Love it.
Yep.
That's
So
awesome.
how can they get the disc, Chapman? Tell them again.
Comment down below. The Night Owls. The Night Owls. The Night Owls. You only have to type it once, though.
Just type it once.
Just type it once.
No, don't type. Just type it once. That's right. The Night Owls.
Yeah, the Night Owl.
Not just type it once.
For clarity.
Yes.
No
Yes,
confusion
yes.
there.
Real quick before we get out of here, I wanted to give that shout out to Jonathan Fletcher for winning the 4 States Open. Big congrats, man. Yeah, he's a 995 rated pro, and he's out of Fairbury, Nebraska. There's a reason I hadn't.
Road trip.
I definitely didn't. Yeah. So.
trip.
Yeah, that is a big.
So good job, brother. He looks like he's been on the road a lot this year. He played the Memorial. He played in Ponca City. He's been all over. So good for him. And got himself an A-tier win. I'm not sure if it's his first one, but I wanted to make sure he got that
That's
recognition.
a huge win, an A tier.
A big time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big time A-tier win, especially in a field of 50 pros.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
Season, local.
local seasoned pros, guys like Ron Commerce, who's won that tournament more times than anybody else for
Was
sure.
Hebenheimer there?
Hebenheimer was not at this one.
I saw him at,
What a cool
I
man.
want to say
Yeah.
USDGC.
He
I
was
saw him
there.
somewhere.
Yeah, he was at USDGC, I'm sure. I know he's at the Disc Golf Pro Tour championship right now.
That's
he
right.
he played in the play-in yesterday,
Yeah.
and he didn't make the cut. Jeremy Colling and Thomas Gilbert were the two to make it in on that one, but
Just a couple missed birdies, but he played really well.
he played well. He had a good day. But other than that, yeah, that's all I have for you guys.
That's awesome. Kyle, where can people find out about you? We're going to put a link down in the
Down
description of
below,
this
yeah.
video.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to find me on the social media, I try to keep up on there. I post sporadically on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. On Instagram and Facebook, you can find me at Disc Golf Kyle. And then on YouTube, did I say YouTube already? On Instagram and Facebook, you can find me at Disc Golf Kyle, and then YouTube, I'm Slinger Disc Golf. On YouTube, I try to post like instructional type stuff. I try to do the teaching stuff on that side, and then on Facebook and Instagram, it's just all disc golf related content that I'm interested in myself. So give me a follow there if you're interested.
And Chapman, how can they find
Me?
out more about cheese?
They can find more about cheese on a channel I don't even run anymore. You just type in Chapman Films in YouTube, and you can find some great old stuff.
It's gold, guys.
It really is. It is gold.
Chad, if they want to get a hold of you, how can they get a hold of you?
They come down to 1012 Hyde Boulevard, the L.
And don't forget your second location in
Slap
Oklahoma.
Out, Oklahoma. Ran out of our cargo
South
trailer.
Main
On Main
Street.
No shirt, no shoes needed,
And there's no service.
and no service. In Slap Out.
And Brian Kaiser, if they want to get a hold of you, how would they get a hold of you?
You don't.
He doesn't want to be so contact.
Just meet him on Sundays at our local league. That's how you get a hold of him.
There you go.
That's right.
He is our guy
Yep.
for Sundays.
Sunday.
All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. See you next time.
Make putts.